zone. It is 4 of them at the goal line. They bring 3. Daniels backing up. He's just going to have to let one fly. Goes to the right side. Steps away from the defenders. Gives himself some time. Now steps up, fires.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
Hold up, bitches in my dime. Taking hella long, bitch, give it to me now. Make that thing pop like it's in me over 9. Ooh, baby, like it raw with the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, huh? ASAP, get like me. Never met a motherfucker fresh like me. All these motherfuckers wanna dress like me, but the chrome to your dome make you sweat like me. Cause I'm the nigga, like how you figure, getting figures and fucking bitches. She rolling switches, bought her bitches. I bought my niggas, they getting bent up off the liquor. She love my licorice, I let her lick it. They say money make a nigga act niggerish, but at least a nigga rich. I be fucking bras like I be fucking bored. Turn a dyke bitch out, have a fucking bars. Peace. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
Oh, I know you love it when this beat is on. Make you think about all of the niggas you been leading on. Make me think about all of the rappers I've been feeding on. Got a feeling that's the same dudes that we speaking on. Oh, word, ain't heard my album, who you sleeping on? You should print the lyrics out and have a fucking read along. Ain't a fucking sing along unless you brought the weed along. And just, okay, I got it. Then just drop down and get your eagle on. Or we can stay up at the stars and put the Beatles on. All the shit you talking about is not up for discussion. I will pay to make it bigger. I don't pay for no reduction. If it's coming from a nigga, I don't know, then I don't trust it. If you coming from my head, then motherfucker get the bussin'. Yes, Lord. I don't really say this often, but this long dick nigga ain't for the long talking, I beast.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
Yeah, ho, this the finale. My pep talk turned into a pep rally. Say she from the hood, but she live in South Valley now. Vacate in Atlanta, then she going back to Cali. Got your girl on my line, world on my line. The irony, I fuck 'em at the same damn time. She eyeing me like a nigga don't exist. Girl, I know you want that dick. Girl, I'm Kendrick Lamar, a.k.a. Benzes to me just a car. That mean your friends is need be up to par. See my standards are pampered by threesomes tomorrow. Kill 'em all, dead bodies in the hallway. Don't get involved, listen what the crystal ball say. Halle, Berry, hallelujah, holla back, I'll do ya. Beast.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
Yo, welcome to Carter's Corner Pocket, where we feel the rocket. Today, I'm talking GameStop. GameStop right now. Oh wow, look, we're down for the first time in the day. I had a feeling, you know, that's how it goes, man. They pop it up in the beginning, get you feeling good, and then they want to bring it down. But if you have your mindset straight and everything's tight, yeah, everything's tight. It's not going to affect you. Their mental I mean, like, I'm not saying, oh, look at them manipulating the stock, bringing it down, but pumping it up, fading it down over time. They do that over and over and over to try to beleaguer you, to try to get you down. Don't allow it. We know the end game. We know what's going to happen. Their whole job right now is to try to convince you that that GameStop is not going to happen. GameStop is not going to pop off. But everything we can see in the long term, in the macro trends, we can just check it out. Zoom out to the 5-year, and we'll see it. Look at that rock hard bar coming out that what is it? Bullish pennant. Look at this giant falling wedge over time. This is the 5-year chart. I mean, look at this yellow line I drew. I'm just looking for that higher low for when we bounce up, and then it'll just continue on and on going upwards. I mean, how can you even? Oh shoot, my bad. That's Jaden Daniels throwing that Hail Mary. How can you even question this? Back here, when we were at $10 with $1 billion in cash, no debt. Now we're up here, doubled at 22 with $4 billion in cash, no debt, and people question dilution that Ryan Cohen does. I don't even think of it. They didn't invent a whole new word for it because Ryan Cohen is the number one shareholder. He is not diluting because he's diluting his own shares. He's the number one shareholder. Like, what do you want him to do? If the opportunity arose to get a ton of cash, $3 billion in 3 weeks, let's see somebody else do that. I don't think you can. And everybody walking around here, I'm just going off. This is very random. But everyone walking around here claiming like Ryan Cohen doesn't know what he's doing. Michael Pachter, Tony De Niro talking about closing stores, having Markets with May on the AMC Markets with May on your channel, breaking down GameStop, telling GameStop and what Ryan Cohen's doing, wondering what's going on with the store closings and all of that. Y'all are all wrong. You, Noisy Corax, all those random people. Noisy Corax in his Halloween costume. I thought he was wearing his Halloween costumes the past 364 days. That was a surprise to me. But yeah, just all of that, man. Just the culmination of everything that goes into GameStop, what GameStop is, who the investors are, who the leadership is, and where we're headed. I mean, look at what Ryan Cohen's doing. He started retro gaming. All the PSA stuff, it's great. It's great. It's amazing. To me, that's awesome because we're opening up so many roads of opportunity for the future. And I think that's exactly what Ryan Cohen's been doing. That's what he's been working on. None of this Bed Bath & Beyond crap that PPCs is talking about. In his shows, he talks about how GameStop investors and Bed Bath & Beyond investors, they'll be made whole and they'll be made right. And they'll be overnight millionaires. Like, speak for yourself, bro. We know you're a Bed Bath & Beyond investor. We're going to see it right now. But yeah, so retro gaming. I mean, Ryan Cohen would not have these dumbass headphones. Every time I touch them, it plays, but they keep coming out. These aren't the GameStop ones. But Ryan Cohen, he has not been working on all your Teddy mergers, random crap that y'all throw out. He has not been worried about bringing your Bed Bath & Beyond shares back. He's been doing hard work. Behind the scenes, making deals, getting our PSA processes smooth. So now another thing, we have the NFT marketplace set up. We close it down for regulatory concerns. There's a huge, I don't know if it's huge, but I know it's growing. The NFT trading card market. I prefer the physical trading cards, but hey, that's growing. It can be tapped into. Let's see if our NFT marketplace comes back and we do something along those lines. But in the meantime, I know we have the slabs, the graded slabs that we're selling, which is selling like hotcakes because it went up to like 5,200 and now it's fluctuating in the low 3,000s. Speaking of that, though, hold up. Oh, here it is. Hold on. My kids are tossing this stuff around. Don't make fun of me. I got my sword over here, dagger, whatever from Bosnia. I'm about to kill myself opening this box. Somebody made a comment in one of my videos like, yeah, you bought a PSA slab, but how many more are you going to buy? I mean, I'm not just buying from GameStop because I love GameStop, because I support it, because I make videos about it. I buy from GameStop when I want something, when I truly want something, when I feel like shopping there, when something piques my interest. So, yeah. I mean, I'm going to continue buying endlessly, over and over again. Yeah, speaking of that, here you go. I got all these. I got to figure out what I want to do with them. I bought some Pokemon packs, some Arcana packs. I'll probably end up giving it away. I'm sure my kids will want it. But I'm trying to think of a way to advertise GameStop's products. I mean, I'm not affiliated with GameStop, but I just want to spread the word. Maybe end up making videos, unboxing videos, different things that GameStop has. I'm not focusing just on Pokemon, just on anything, but yeah, we'll see what we do with that. Or my kids will probably just open it and take it. It's probably what'll end up happening. But let me see what I got. I got another card in the mail, so I don't know which one this is. True. Nice. It's 2019 Panini Prism PSA Gem Mint 10. Terry McLaurin up in here. Speaking of Terry McLaurin, yeah, he's a beast. He's very underrated. He's got all the heart in the world, and everyone writes him off, and then he shows them why. But check that out, yo. PSA 10, fresh from GameStop. Gem Mint. Add that to the collection. But yo, who all's in the chat right now? Let me check this out. Michael V, always here. Thank you, man. Thank you for showing up. Einstein, Carwin, welcome back. Benjamin, let's go, baby. Jesus, welcome, man. Thank you for coming here. I'm working right now, but we'll see. I've been playing this for a few days, but I've just been tired, man. Let's see. Einstein is psychological. The pending could grow longer and attempt to cause pain, all the while big players. Absolutely, man. Amber, welcome here. Happy birthday. We know what it is. It's all psychological, man. They can continue this on, and really, I laugh when I play around with these lines and stuff because there's all these TA people like drawing lines all the time. I just do general lines, like you see general shapes, general bottoms. That's really how I golf. And then, hey, if I'm wrong, I just move it along because I know the fundamental analysis that we do, at least myself, I know y'all do it too, but the fundamental analysis is just there. It all makes sense. And the media is completely against us. And now here and there, I see a few like positive articles, which is cool. I'm like, do your thing, man, journalists. But in general, everything you see about GameStop is negative, you know, or making fun of GameStop or something along those lines. But hey, the balance sheet doesn't say that. The turnaround doesn't say that. You can see quarter for quarter the turnaround that Ryan's doing, or book value per share, just the sheer ability, endless opportunities that we have. That's why I invest in GameStop. That's why I love GameStop. And then the product lines are becoming cooler. I mean, my kids, I guess they're always like going to GameStop and stuff, but they're in that age range where like it's just perfect for them. Everybody can get something from there, including myself. And that's it, man. It's a great company. What else is there? The CEO pays himself $0. I mean, we say that all the time. We have 4 point some billion in cash. Just say 4 billion in cash, 5 billion in cash. Wait till Ryan Cohen makes a 6 billion in cash. 2 years from now, make it 8 billion in cash. We'll just be straight, man. He's taking care of GameStop for decades. And the fact that he's raised so much money, so much cash, gives us so much runway, so much potential that we can invest or change our company or just invest in as a company into different revenue streams. AI, whatever we choose to. We are the captain of our own ship. Nobody else controls it, and that's it. And like Ryan said, if GameStop goes down, he's going down with the ship. But yeah, let's get into this, man. Let's do it. Again, I'm looking into.
I took firewalls off.
Again, over here, these people are Pokemon collectors. They're starting to look into GameStop's balance sheet. Maybe they'll become future investors. I see in the comments some people are like, I'm going to become a GameStop investor. These guys are strictly like Pokemon collectors. They buy the large booster packs. They put them on the shelf. They store them for 10 years and then resell them. And they keep going in a cycle. Some boxes they used to buy for like 75, 100. They were saying, I was watching a live stream today. The dude was saying like, some boxes that people said they're overprinted, nobody's ever going to buy them, it's a waste of money. He said he bought it for $75 back in the day, not even like way back. I'm talking about like maybe 5 years ago, and now he's selling it for like $800 on eBay, 800 to 1,000. This is an investment. And I also saw that Marantz posted on Twitter their GameStop selling raw cards as well, which to me is awesome because then you're just covering the whole market, the entire market of TCGs. Because in the look at Marantz doing all the work, going to Vegas, going to card conventions, and it's only because of the videos that he did that I know about it. He was talking about how, like I made the observation, but then he spoke on it. He's talking about how a lot of people are trading with raw cards. not everybody is into PSA graded cards. For me, I like PSA graded cards, but some tables had half and half. Some tables had more raw cards. So if we start selling raw cards, that's great. That's amazing. That's awesome. But to me, that's only to me. That's to me. I mean, who am I, right? Um, it just seems like it's more possibility to get damaged. But hey, I mean, if it's locked up in case, do the thing. But that just having the raw cards, the availability for people to purchase raw cards just opens up our market even more. I mean, why close off your market, right? Especially when you're dealing with it. But let's get into this. I think this is a good video. The dude on the bottom, um, he's the one that really delves into GameStop's balance sheet, but that's only for the beginning, for a short amount of time. Then they talk about GameStop's expansion. And what's important on this is because I just want to look at the people that are actually in the trade, in the TCG industry, the people that are buying and selling. I want to see their perspective on it and where they see GameStop going, because they know the pain points of their industry, their business. They know the pain points, the pressure points. They know the community. They know the places that GameStop can grow. So it's good to listen to. Let's take a look.
Okay, that one couldn't have been me.
All right, go ahead.
So they've added over $3 billion in cash over the past 9 months, because what Ryan Cohen's done, he's done equity raises and sold shares in the public market when you had the mania going on again. And they were able to load up the balance sheet with cash. This is a company that has basically no debt, $12.4 million in long-term debt. This is such a cash-rich company at this point. And the fact that if we go back to the income statement and go quarterly, because of the amount of interest they're generating, last quarter they generated $40 million in interest, that they're actually net profitable. So they have a very long runway. Even if you look at 2-3 years ago, when they were losing $150 million a quarter, when you have $4.2 billion in cash, you have a pretty long runway before you have to really start to worry. So is the video game business going to completely go away? No, not right away, but they still need to figure out what they're going to do. And they've been doing certain things, and you've covered the whole aspect with GameStop about the Pokemon PSA 8, 9, and 10 aspect with selling cards to them. The other day it came out where, and this is what made me write the article, came out that they were becoming an authorized PSA dealer. And have you covered this aspect of it?
Yeah, I covered that on the video Friday. So yeah, they're gonna start taking in cards. Most game stores, at least the ones I know, that have offered this service, usually have been charging $20 to even $25 a card. And GameStop's cutting that down to $15.99, which is $1 more than what it's going to cost individuals like myself, even after paying for the yearly membership. So someone who doesn't send hundreds and thousands of cards a year and only sends like 100 or less, it actually makes more financial sense to just have GameStop do it, because it's less shipping, it's less per card, and you don't have to pay a membership fee.
And have you been going to GemRay and looking at how many cards are being graded?
I mean, and not recently, in the last, I guess, month or two.
Is on track to grade 15.8 million cards on a 12-month run rate. Last week, they graded 319,000 cards, just PSA.
Okay.
We already see that GameStop has full e-commerce market for graded cards on the website. So I think that they're going to reinvent themselves and become a national card shop.
So yeah, here's right here, guys. Items graded yesterday, PSA 68,000. Here's like the CGC, SGC, Beckett tags, not even on the list.
PSA dominating the entire market, and GameStop's giving you an absolute value. I mean, it could be said as many times as we say GameStop has over $4 billion in cash and no debt, and Ryan Cohen pays himself nothing. It can be said over and over, but I mean, the facts are the facts. It is what it is, and that's the way it's going to be. Ryan Cohen has really analyzed the market. He's doing the work that his title says.
I mean, it's just not even close.
No, not even close. And here's the big thing about GameStop. They have the best locations. When you think about a regular card shop, and I'm not talking about Cards HQ or Burbank, just a normal card shop, they're in off the beaten path places. Not the most inviting storefronts. Some of them haven't been updated since 80s or 90s. It's just not inviting. Some of them do a great job. Some of them don't. And the one thing about GameStop is, if you think about where their locations primarily are, they're in malls or shopping centers anchored by supermarkets or a CVS or a Walgreens or something like that. A lot of foot traffic. People feel safe going there. And you got to think about it. If you're a parent buying something for your kid, you're more likely to go to one of those places because you're already there than going out of the way to a card shop.
Yeah, I mean, it's like like you just said, it seems like a more inviting environment.
Yes.
Look, I'm in this world. I get it. I mean, I have a lot of friends, obviously, that own game shops. But you know, like you said, a lot of them have that older style feel where it's just like this old hole in the wall shop. You know, a lot of them are very unorganized. They're not set up very well for retail. A lot of the employees are not as inviting, I would say, as like just an average GameStop employee. They're usually going to talk over people's heads if they're like casuals or parents. And it makes a lot more sense for the casual person to go to a GameStop over finding a game store to buy things.
And here's the big thing about GameStop. You have brand recognition. And this is where I think it's going to become a problem for smaller independent shops. You're dealing with a corporation that has basically no debt. They are staying afloat, and they have $4.2 billion in cash. They just
So these guys, I mean, they talk about casual people. I mean, I would consider myself casual. I would have never considered getting stuff graded through PSA. Now that GameStop is doing it, I will. Whatever I pull and I like, I'm gonna go get it graded. I mean, I want to see the process myself. We've seen it before, but just thinking of it in that mindset of the local card shops, they call it LCSs, but think of it in that way. GameStop is so much more accessible, so much easier for a parent. I mean, when my wife goes shopping, first of all, I always make sure I'm around a GameStop wherever we go shopping, or like if she wants to go to like Marshalls or something, I make sure I go to a Marshalls that's next to a GameStop. But they're located very well next to Ulta, where my wife goes, waste my money. Marshalls, waste my money. She talks about how she gets deals over there compared to like Macy's, but then she spends like double the price getting her deals. So, yeah. So I end up going to GameStop in the end. I take my kids to GameStop. We go around there. I always end up picking something up. But it's just the strategic locations. It's easy for parents to do. And it's easy for collectors. I was in GameStop the other day buying the stuff, and the dude behind me had like four cards, and like two of them were original Charizard holos. So I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the end with that, but just the cycle of them trading it, getting it graded, and then having the option to get store credit. And when they see, we can give you cash or we can give you credit for more money. But I don't even know, is the cash equal to the credit now? In the beginning, the cash was less, but if they do that, I mean, who knows? Many people will take the credit, get new packs and new merch, and complete the cycle all over again.
just did a deal with PSA. They will probably transform their footprint. If I was Ryan Cohen, this is what I'm thinking. And I'm going to share the screen for the chart that I sent you in our text. So this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I would do if I was them. I would go fully integrated 360-degree flywheel with everything you can do, because they already have
full integrated 360-degree flywheel with everything you can do. When I heard that, I thought of this, the Homer Simpson, the Homer car. Like, just watch it. You get it.
From now on, before you say anything, say to yourself, if I was ever sure of anything, I'm sure of this. Do you understand?
Sort of.
Homer, answer me again with self-confidence.
Sort of.
Now go get him.
All right, you egghead. I want a place in this car to put my drink.
Sir, the car has a beverage holder.
Hello, Einstein. I said a place to put my drink. You know those super slakers they sell in a Quickie Mart? The cup is this big.
Extremely large beverage holder.
I'm not done yet. You know that little ball you put on the aerial so you can find your car in the parking lot? That should be on every car.
Little ball.
And some things are so snazzy they never go out of style, like tail fins and bubble dome and jag carpeting.
All right. Okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to hang up, call me back, and say the exact opposite of everything you just said. Goodbye. All right, Lisa, come over here.
What is it, Unky Herb?
I want you to hear what the guys down at the plant think of your old man. Yellow.
Homer Simpson is a brilliant man with lots of well-thought-out practical ideas. He is ensuring the financial security of this company for years to come. Oh, yes, and his personal hygiene is above reproach.
Whoa, that's right.
Pretty good, huh? I want a horn here, and here. You can never find a horn when you're mad. And they should all play La Cucaracha.
And do, Mr. F.
And sometimes the kids are in the back seat. They're hollering. They're making you nuts. There's got to be something you can do about that.
Maybe a built-in video game would keep them entertained?
You're fired. What is my brother paying you for?
What about a separate soundproof bubble dome for the kids with optional restraints and muzzles?
Bullseye! And another thing, when I gun the motor, I want people to think the world is coming to an end. Rum, rum, rum.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the car designed for the average man, the Homer.
But anyways, beyond that, yeah. So it just reminded me of that, the way the guy's talking, but it's funny.
You have huge foot traffic. You turn and...
By the way, with this article, how many hits did it get on your Seeking Alpha?
I haven't looked. I don't know. A lot.
It was like, it was a lot of views. I forget what he showed me. I forget if it was 1 million or it was crazy.
So I think that they free up some
Yeah,
of
this dude almost has 1 million views on a Seeking Alpha article. I mean, I haven't looked it up. I'm not subscribed to Seeking Alpha, but I'll find it. But yeah, imagine 1 million views on a positive GameStop article on the TCG business that they're getting into.
the dead space they have from the used video game side, because that's really not much a thing anymore. And they actually become a physical card shop. They already have an online marketplace and they've already invested in that infrastructure. They have brand recognition with their website, a lot of traffic. They are a PSA submission center now. So they're also a company with a ton of liquidity. So if you drop your cards off to them, you know that they already have the buyback program. So now you have the ability to take your cards when they come back in. You can trade them for something else or sell them right off the bat. Or you can probably get store credit also. They'll probably do something like that. But I think they're going to go a step further and they're going to start doing TCG local leagues, not at the locations at the malls, because those actually close at 9 or 10 p.m. whenever the mall closes. But they're independent locations.
So if you think of that, like TCG events, I mean, look at this. This is in the DC area. This weekend, 9/14, 9/15, 9/15, like all over the place are TCG events. So it's only natural that they expand. I mean, there's so many other things they can do in the future. Just for thought, like say we take over the whole market, right? Complete world domination, right? No, but who knows what we can do with our pro membership? And in the end, if we end up raising it, because we have such a large influx of pro members coming in for this Pokemon thing. I don't know. Like, it's not up to me, right? That I just fully trust that Ryan Cohen and management is going to do whatever's best for GameStop, according to the influx of new pro members. But just imagine like GameStop hosting trading card events, like the events that Morantz went to in Vegas, and charging a fee and making money off the fees, right? Imagine that. Like that would be awesome. They're already doing the TCG cards where people come in with their raw cards. People will be playing. They'll be buying product over there. They'll be getting cards graded. They'll be trading it in, doing the same thing over and over. This is just endless opportunity. I'm just impressed with Ryan Cohen, and that's it. Really.
They're in strip malls. Theoretically, they could keep those open till 11, 12, 1 in the morning if they wanted to. It doesn't matter because they have their own entrance and exit. So you may see them really ramp up TCG local leagues, do GameStop-sponsored tournaments, regional, local tournaments, satellite tournaments, card conventions, just like Collecticon, which you went to. You could really, there could be a situation where GameStop goes all in on these types of card conventions, do trade nights at physical locations, and then do a full social media press and really recruit talent for YouTube shows and podcasts, but not just in trading cards. The whole video game realm, video game circuit, and in their conventions, it could be dual, not just TCG, but video games also, because there's a lot of crossover between the two demographics. And I think that this is the shift that they're going to make. And if they do, it's going to be very hard for local shops to compete when GameStop calls for distribution and they're coming with a fat check and they don't need credit. And it's just cash right on delivery.
Yeah, I mean, I think the social media side of things people haven't thought about as much is, just like Fanatics is making huge plays in the sports card world, and it's spilling over to the Pokemon TCGs as well, especially with their Fanatics Live when they bought out PWCC. But I do think that something like GameStop, they could start creating a similar type platform where they have streams and they have social media and they have a lot of things like that. Not to mention that, what if they start carrying the full line of products, like the full distribution line that stores do? They get the booster boxes, they get all that stuff.
You don't make a play to do a buyback program and then become a PSA authorized dealer to stop there. There is no way that they are not going after distribution. There is no way that they are not going to carry the full line booster boxes and everything. It just wouldn't make sense. You're not going to invest this money in infrastructure to do something half-assed, especially when you've seen a 50% decline in your main business line. They have to do something to reinvent themselves. This is a hot market that is expanding, and they have the ability to become the only national card shop with brand recognition.
Imagine that, the only national card shop with brand recognition. It's all left up to locals right now. We're expanding our line. Imagine putting all the booster boxes, the entire trading card game line in our stores. Trading card and retro, and peripherals. You can already tell there's many GameStops that are expanding their trading card selection. You can see the glass cases going up. I saw it in my GameStop. I wonder what they're getting prepped for, right? Probably trading cards. I saw it in the picture Morantz posted on Twitter. Trading cards, raw cards. Just constantly expanding, not over-expanding, not overstepping our I guess our boundaries. They're doing it an inch at a time, little by little. They're building off of it, brick by brick. First the PSA slabs, now the grading, and now raw cards. And it's just going to continue in TCG events. It's only going to continue. Card sections are growing. The walls. I mean, it's just obvious. And it's good. It's good to hear that from the dealer's side point of view, collector's point of view.
I also think the pro memberships, right? So I'm going to share the screen real quick again.
Huge
Right here. So guys, this is
just a consistent thing. Every single person that's a TCG collector, dealer, they rip packs, any of that, or they grade their cards. Every single one, like almost all, like 90, I would say 100% of them, they all admitted the pro membership is amazing. It's an amazing deal, and they're all going to get the pro membership. I haven't even heard, even the negative person that I highlighted in the last stream, even they were like, that it's a good deal.
Right? They get 73% of their profits through membership fees. Okay? Now, up until now, a lot of people are pro members, but there hasn't, it's more just like for sales here and there. If GameStop can start to make their memberships start to expand out to more of these different avenues, and it makes it a lot more worth it, especially with the PSA grading, the selling the PSA cards, if they do tournaments, all these other things, it's going to make the pro membership a lot more valuable. They may be able to charge more, and they may get a lot more signups to make that another huge part of their business.
And you got to think about it from this aspect also. Let's say they charge $99 or $149 for a pro membership, and it gives you 5% off booster boxes, $1 off every card you grade. That becomes an incentive for anybody in the hobby to go get a pro membership and only deal with GameStop than a local shop.
Yeah.
And the volume that GameStop is going to do on PSA grading, they're probably going to get much different pricing than everybody else.
Yeah, and let's be honest, like everyone's got their moral qualms with like, the big guys coming in, but everyone likes to complain about Walmart, and guess what? Everyone still shops at Walmart. Everyone likes to complain about the big guys, but they all still eventually, if the price is right and you can go get a better deal by shopping at GameStop and it makes more sense and it's more convenient and every last thing, you're going to be using GameStop. It's just the way it is.
What you just said is the important thing: convenience, efficiency. This is a fragmented market. It's very inefficient. GameStop has the ability to make some efficiency in it. And that's big for a lot of people, especially not every town has a local TCG, but GameStops are all over the place.
And there you go. Ryan Cohen has tapped into a market that was inefficient. He's made it way more efficient, easily accessible, and it's spread out throughout the whole country. So we're just going to keep sucking up the PSA cards, taking in the money, making the profit. We take the trade-ins, we flip it with a high profit margin, and just keeps growing. People were making fun of the trading card, the slabs market, the PSA market, selling the cards in the beginning, because I think we only started off at like 700, 800, grew to 5,000 quick. And now we brought it back down, and it keeps fluctuating. And I'm talking, like last week, I saw it fluctuate like 500 in one day. We got an influx of new cards. That's when I bought my cards. No, maybe not even last week, but that's it. He's tapped into an inefficient part of the market, attacked the pain point, and solved the problem, and did it at a great deal for the customer, for the consumer. Yeah, that's that. No, what was I going to say? I can't remember. What's the difference, man? Ryan Cohen's great, and that's what it is. That's basically the gist of this video.
There isn't that I can think of, and GameStop already has the footprint where they can go at it differently and potentially get a lot of synergy from their current built-in audience, because there is a lot of synergies and crossovers between Dungeons & Dragons, Magic, Pokemon, from the video game aspect to the card realm. And when you think about social media, YouTube channels, think about the amount of hits and traffic they can drive with different YouTube shows and news outlets on YouTube and everything else, from not just video games, but now the card market. And recruiting talent for people that has podcasts already, putting it on the GameStop platform, GameStop brand, revenue sharing. I don't think they stop at PSA. I think they're going full throttle on this, because if they don't, they're going to have to do something else with that cash to generate a new business line. And this seems like it's a very good synergy and a segue in from what they already have.
And this is another thing. They're new to GameStop's balance sheet, their fundamentals, how we operate and stuff. So he thinks GameStop needs to save their business with the trading card when his whole world is TCGs, right? TCGs is just a part of our world. But he thinks TCGs is going to save GameStop. Ryan Cohen is saving GameStop. We've seen it on the balance sheet. We've seen the turnaround. We've seen it go from like down 300 million a quarter to positive 7 million. He's doing the work. He's putting in the work.
I mean, just seeing the amount of money being spent, GameStop, Fanatics, like people are really starting to take this, cardboard world serious. And I understand like the kind of like the the people that have been there since the beginning and like, you know, kind of the true hardcore collectors, they don't usually like that, right? They don't like the big money and like the big business coming in and new people coming in. But me and you talked about it a long time ago. You want it to appeal to as many people as possible in the mainstream. Like that's what grows the hobby. And people need to stop worrying about, well, they're not true fans or they don't actually like this or that. It's like, it doesn't matter. All their money spends the same.
Michael Rubin purchased Topps for $500 million in 2021, I think. There's a lot of money going in. He wants a 10x the hobby. You look at how big these shows are.
I think that's what people don't understand about GameStop. Like, you may have these trusted game stores that you shop from online or go to, but the general public has no idea who those people are. You say People About Pete, people are like, well, who the hell is that, right? You could say these giant names in the hobby. No one knows. No one has a clue who they are. You say GameStop, everyone knows GameStop.
Yeah, I have no clue what any of those websites or marketplaces that he's talking about. Everybody knows GameStop, and that's the truth.
Poor people will still buy from a Rudy, Pete Football Pete, whoever it is. But when you start talking about parents buying things for their kids, it is much easier and simpler to figure out just going through GameStop because you're not buying something on eBay and having to worry about anything. It's backed by a national brand. A lot of older people are going to feel way more comfortable with that. And I think that that's going to be the big appeal for GameStop. And it's going to get really interesting.
That's the thing. You got to get the kids in to drive the business. I mean, the kids nag their parents to go into GameStop. They're going to do it, and the parents feel comfortable going into GameStop because it's in the local shopping places. It's in the market. It's not in the corner, in a nook, down a hallway, dark hallway, in a dimly lit, outdated shop, you know, with comic book guys over there. It's GameStop is right there. It's accessible. And the kids are going to pull parents in there to spend their money just like my kids do. And just like everybody else's kids do. And that's the way it's going to be. Kids run the world. Kids drive the world. Kids are the future. It's cliche. I don't even know where I'm going with this. But that's it. My kids just make me spend a whole damn lot of damn money. You know, even though I try to conserve my wife, my kids, what is this? Carter Rants or something? But, yeah. It's just cool to see the expansion. I think I feel this way. Like, look at this. These are the trading card market, the graded trading cards market. This is TCGs, and these three are sports. Basically, 40% of the market of all graded cards are TCGs. What else we got here? Oh. Let's move on. That's all I'm going to do on that video. I think we've heard enough. We know it's a great decision for Ryan Cohen to get into this market, expand the way he did, and we're continuing to expand on it. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we got over here. Just a reminder. I said it like, oh yeah, dislike, unsubscribe. You know how I do. This is my financial journey of GameStop. I didn't say this in the beginning. I don't have a time I say this. It's my financial journey with GameStop. I buy shares all the time, every day. I bought my shares today. Soon enough, I'm gonna drop a little bit more than one share, but when I feel it, right? When I feel the time's right. But that's what it is. It's my journey. But we've done the research. I'm just here to chill now because I've done all the research on GameStop. I know who's leading GameStop. I know everybody. Just like it doesn't need to be said. I mean, we're just very confident in our investment. We're very confident in the management team. We are not idiots. The media has been slandering us, telling us to sell for years, telling us we're uneducated investors. Why do they have a problem with me buying a business that's going out of business, right? A GameStop out-of-date retail video gaming store that can't handle the transition to digital. Why can I not buy that stock? That's what it is. And I made this channel to keep it real, to keep it true. I'm never going to let people forget when you question GameStop, when you question the leadership. I'm not here to attack this guy, but hey, don't forget, you just said it. Hold up.
Not needed or over? I don't know. And then this person saying, please don't dilute. I'm saying do whatever you're gonna do. You know what? Because honestly, like,
oh, here we go. I didn't have that set up right. Hold on. Here we go. What'd you say, boy?
Please don't dilute. I'm saying do whatever you're gonna do. You can frame it positively. You can say like, hey, the company needs cash, but do they? You can say, hey, the stock price is really high right now. It's not. You can say it's opportunistic to raise money. Yeah, except if your shareholder base gets fed up and leaves, right?
Leaves?
There's points both ways, and I think badgering people or bullying people just close to, like, I mean, he's basically a villain now. This one, Ryan Cohen's treading close to, like, I mean, he's basically a villain now. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Ryan Cohen is not making a lot of friends right now. I had him at S tier at one point, dropped him down to A tier, I think, in one of the last videos. Gonna have to drop that guy down to a B tier. And can't unsee at this point. Two Roads Ahead might be a good name for the video, or Goodbye GameStop. Because honestly, like,
Goodbye GameStop. Seriously, get out of here, man.
I'm frustrated. Like, I said kind of in one of the recent videos, like, this has been a labor of love. Waking up at 4 in the morning, day after day after day, to draw, to put out videos, to be hyped when, I don't know, it's like stock price has just been going down, 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 down. It's like now leadership is basically saying, hey, stock price is elevated. It's a good time to cash in. It's like, nah, bro, like, we don't see it that way at all. Like, I see us as still being like way down. Like, please don't issue shares if you don't desperately need to. Why could, anyway, like, we hired CEOs, gave them big compensation packages, and then terminated them. Like, what's up with that? We made an NFT marketplace, invested a whole bunch of energy. I made all these NFTs, poured my lifeblood into it.
Which nobody told you to do. Nobody told you to wake up every morning and draw on a whatever magic card.
And then just silence, discontinued, no word. You know, it's like, I don't know, GameStop. I don't know. So,
bro, if I ever came at GameStop with that energy, just slap me across the face, okay? You'll never, like, all of the days that we've been invested at GameStop from January 26, 2021, never one day have I ever felt like that. Not one day, not one time. I know where we're at. Do your research. Don't get caught up in options. Don't get caught up in T+35 settlement dates. Buy a share and keep moving, okay? Keep moving a day at a time. Every single step, buy a share, and you'll be on a mountain of cash. I mean, it's just what it is. Management is buying in. The board is buying in at these prices. What else? Roaring Kitty's prices, his cost average is over here. He dropped Chewy, which I knew Chewy was a front. Why would he spend so many years So this is another thing. The Bears, they're gonna say, oh, GameStop is not his only position. He owns Chewy. He's probably all in Chewy. They did it with Silver, Nokia, all these other things, distractions, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, all delisted, all this stuff, just a distraction from GameStop. You heard Dracula, Thomas Pettify. GameStop almost broke the market. That's because we almost broke the market. $488. It's not a joke. We went from, I think it was May 10th, we were in the $17 range. Let's just say pre-split. Let's talk pre-split, okay? $69 May 10th, I believe. It's a span of 4 days. From like $70 pre-split to, what was it, $260 pre-split? Somewhere along those lines. In 4 days, and you're telling me it's not manipulated? This is 3 years after we went to $488. GameStop stock jumped from $70 to $260 in 4 days, split adjusted. And you're telling me that we're delusional, we're conspiracy theorists? Okay, I'll keep waiting. Keep calling me that. Keep calling me a part of a cult. Keep calling me a conspiracy theorist. But I'm going to be here when it takes off again and again and again and again. And I'm going to keep accumulating this entire time. I'm going to read the chat, Let me see what's up. What's going down with y'all? J-Dubs, what's up, man? Welcome. Hi, Bic. I hope I'm saying that right. Awesome. Now, I'm going to call you awesome. GameStop's unstoppable. The Costco model. Yeah, that's awesome. the largest thing is like the influx of PSA memberships is going to be our saving grace. Not even saving, but that's the biggest thing about it. The pro memberships. So we'll see how that changes over time, membership costs, how it's approached. Because I mean, I'm sure management knew this was going to happen. Will, let me read your comment. Will, when GameStop ships to PSA needs to ship direct back to the customer. I always get scared of third parties doing grading services because they can easily swap out PSA 10 and return to PSA 10. I guess, but GameStop packages are right in front of you. They take pictures of your specific card. It's sealed, and when they do it, I mean, they're just shipping it out. They're taking that's a pain point of the process, finding packaging. And especially if you're getting a valuable card, you want it packaged properly. When GameStop packages it, they have separators between each card, so cards aren't touching, banging around, or any of that stuff. I feel you, I understand it, but that type of thing, the consistency, the security of the cards, it'll only come over time. And it seems like the process is very well thought out, the way they've implemented it. Bryce, welcome, man. Pullbacks are buying opportunities. Absolutely, man. It's not even a dip, or pullback. I'm so glad. And thanks to Morantz, I will never stop thanking him. Over time, he kind of changed my mindset. I had the mindset, but I bought more sporadically. Over time, I bought I don't even remember when I really started watching Morantz, but all this time I've been buying shares continuously. So my cost average, I'm good, man. I'm good where I'm at. Not a bag holder like everybody tries to portray. But kids are on the net. Hosanna, kids are on the net. I'm 37 and I'm on the net. Hell no. 37, yeah, I'm about to be 38. November 5th is my birthday. I was like, what do I want for my birthday? My kids were asking me what I wanted for my birthday. I was like, I just want to not spend $1 on my birthday. I don't even care if I don't eat. I want one day in the year that I don't spend any money, because from football to basketball, both kids in basketball, all types of stuff. Every single money's just flying out my pockets, and I'm just standing here getting nothing in return. But the cello's gone. There's a whole cello up in here, on top of a Yamaha digital grand piano out there. My daughter better be something when she grows up. Michael Venuti, this dude just needs to cut his hair already. Absolutely. Richard has Reddit archetype persona. Yeah, Reddit will do that to you, man. And they said back then they're going to be monitoring the boards. So if you don't think they're in there trying to manipulate your mind, you got it all twisted, man. This whole tomorrow at 2 is the MOAS talk, T plus 35 settlement days is just to let you down. Expectations, what is it? Expectations is a something of something. Whatever. Let's move it along. You know the quote I'm talking about, right? I got 3 lights on me. Maybe that's why I'm freezing up. Let's see. Expectations is a something. I gotta do this. It's gonna kill me. Oh, expectations is the thief of joy. That's what it was. So yeah, you keep having. I heard that from Elon Musk, but it's not like I'm some wise words being quoted type of person. But Elon Musk said, expectations is the thief of joy. That's what Reddit is. Gets you hyped up, has you with your expectations, just like these fools on the PP show, and they get let down, or they make ill-timed decisions with options, all of that. I think the options play is the attack on retail. They own options, right? In the past, they own options. It's only from GameStop that really retail got into the options market. And now all so many shows on CNBC, Yahoo Finance are all pushing out options. Man, you got to be a mastermind to play the options game. These people trade in microseconds, okay? They've got towers, algorithms, trading in microseconds to set up trades for the next trade, for the next trade, for the next trade. We're one human monitoring. Can you truly monitor 5 options trades, 10 options trades at one time? Can you buy at the highs, sell at the lows? No, you can't. Eventually, you're going to get got. Maybe you'll make a 200% option game, but I guarantee it's going to get lost over time. So that's how they're trying to attack us. Just don't let them do it. Stick to buying, holding over the long term, and investing. Buy those shares like you're going to hold it, like you just bought a farm and you're going to hold it. That's what Warren Buffett said. Plan on holding it for a long term. I see over here, I don't do TA. I mean, I know TA, but I don't do TA. Look at this bullish divergence. Like, this is generally a flat line. This is on an upward slope. Eventually, it's going to meet at some point and pop up. And is it a coincidence that look, like Roaring Kitty said, man, we're going to do Crayola up in this bitch. Here. We'll just keep adjusting the lines because who cares, man? We know what we have. We know we have a fundamentally sound company that just has endless opportunity. And for the what's happening with the soft landing? When is it going to occur? Are they waiting for the president to come in to land it on the president, soft landing, and blame it on him? Not like it's been set up over a decade from now, like the past decade. I'm still on the train, 2008. They got caught. They want you to think it's busted, but they just flipped the script. They changed the rules, and they took their crime in another direction. Not in another direction, just hit it in a different way through some other regulations that they paid someone to form. That's it. And this is just rolling off, and 2021 is the repercussions of that. And it's just going to keep going on because that's what large organizations do. That's what countries do. They defer their debt. They roll it out to a later date. They restructure. And that's exactly what hedge funds are doing with GameStop. But hey, they're trapped. We're holding. We're buying. What else is going down in the chat? Who else we have here? Taco, what's up, man? Welcome, Taco. Good to see you here. Hadouken, I have a great GameStop shirt. It has the rocket tag on the waist. Exactly, bro. That's cool that they added the rocket tag, almost like they knew what's up, right? Ehad King, man, welcome back. I'm doing good. I already got my pizza dough ready for today. It's 4:26, 4:30. Yeah, man, just talking GameStop, doing what it does. We shop there all the time, right? Here's my PSA card. Got in the mail today. Terry McLaurin. Jump straight. PSA 10. Gem Mint. Let's move on. Let's get it down. So Richard Newton, I can't mess with you, man. Your attitude is just
a plan, right?
It's just too weak.
There was a primary sharing threshold and a secondary.
What's Michael got to say? Let's clown on Michael some. And the PP show. All right, cool. I got it.
Sure.
Stick in
and
there.
This is funny. I can be up here. I haven't made videos lately because I've been so busy at work. Like, so busy. I got a new position. It's setting me up for a promotion later in the middle of next year. I've been putting my all into this new position, and I've done a good job. Like, I know I've done a good job. I'll need someone to tell me that. But taking it head on, just tired at night because I'm working overtime, even though they say don't work overtime. But you know how that goes. I'm not a liar, man. I'm out here telling the truth about GameStop. These people, on the other hand, they're liars. That's why they're getting tired. Listen.
I do think that it will be soon. To be honest with you, I don't know how. I really can't see us doing this for another year. To be honest with you, PP's tired too, man. All right. I want my fucking money too. So, I think it will be a lot sooner rather than later, especially with how things are kind of heating up now too. So,
keep leaning on your people, grifting for years and years and years. Now you're on GameStop's back like you've been a GameStop supporter from the beginning. You just chose the cheapest stock, Bed Bath & Beyond, to buy, right? You chose the cheapest stock thinking that it would launch, just like the AMC investors did too. You fell for the trap. The trap is anything but GameStop.
So have kinky sex with a.
These fools over here, man. Imagine having a show called The PP Show.
Plus, my battery might die, but no, I'm doing great. This beard definitely needs to be trimmed. It's funny. I normally don't have a beard, but if there's like that last part where you just push, like usually it's like final exams or whatever. And so like before the show, it was like, oh, one little push for Bed Bath. And then fast forward like a year and a half later, and this beard's out of control. So
yeah,
he's been growing that for a year and a half, man. That's like 2 weeks for me. Like, if I don't shave for like 2 weeks, I'll have Michael's beard. This dude's been growing it for a year and a half.
I want to
Can you
shave it at some
imagine?
point.
For solidarity of Bed Bath & Beyond investors.
Yeah, things are have definitely taken a long time here. I mean, all of us are tired, right? Even us who do the show, nightly, weekly, man, everyone's goddamn tired here, but we got to keep fucking pushing forward. We're so goddamn close to the end here, getting some kind of resolution in terms of our shares, equity, things like that. So it is very exciting times on the horizon. And again,
this dude is going to fade into the sunset just like every other grifter that's been here. Andrew Mo Money, Lou. I mean, you faded. Who else? Oh, you know the people, man. I don't need to go down the line, but they're going to fade into the sunset because they're liars, they're phonies. They're just here for the money. They're not here for the truth, the real reason. I'm real over here, man. Just making a video. Like, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a guy with a camera. I got a camera, and I'm a guy. That's how it goes. We do the homework, man. We've done countless hours of research. We know it like the back of our hand. We know how we're set up. We're setting up our families for the future. That's how I look at it. People may laugh at that, but hey, man. Go out. Play the media's game. Let's see where you end up. NVIDIA pumping to like all-time highs, right? Well, it dropped recently, but I mean, imagine NVIDIA being where it's at, right? What's it at? 135, 1,350. And that thing's not going to drop? Yeah, right. It's just going to keep going up, right? Keep going up. Carvana's ridiculous also, man. 200 something? That's crazy to me. I'm going to stay out of that one. That's all Marantz. I'm not going to... I don't need to talk about Carvana. It's obvious. They're buying up all these cars with no... they're selling all their cars, not replenishing the inventory. It's only a matter of time before you got to really, truly report it.
Laugh out loud, you baggies begging Pulte for a handout on Twitter. No one's moving anything, no pivot, anything like that. Look, my true love is most certainly GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond, right? Like, my biggest investment is in Bed Bath & Beyond. 80,000 shares invested in this thing. Do I believe it's going to happen? Absolutely, I do, man. The signs point to everything that Warren Katie was pointing at. The fact that, if you know, with this whole backstage RC shit, it's pretty clear what's going on here, right?
Pretty clear what's going on is that GameStop is growing as a company, and you're a straight phony, man. I don't even really want to play anything more of this, guys. What else do I have over here? Oh, this dude over here. I got one more to play of him. I really don't want to. I'm tired of hearing his voice. But I'm going to do it since I had it lined up to play. Smoke. Go. Tired of that intro song. These are just the people to not follow if you're a GameStop investor, potential GameStop investor. Go follow Marantz Rants, Dynamite _41. They're the truth. They'll tell you. They're just regular, everyday people like you and I.
This thing. Do I believe it's going to happen? Absolutely, I do, man. The signs point to everything that Roaring Kitty was pointing at. The fact that, if you know, with this whole backstage RC shit, it's pretty clear what's going on.
Played this, right? We're wasting our time over here. Oh, yo. Okay. It was this one. My bad, guys. This will be 1 second. And then I get these fools off the screen. It's just comedy, man. I gotta we go hard in our GameStop investment. You gotta have some comedy, right? But I can't stand for people doing this to our beloved investment, GameStop. This is what happens when you play options.
Would have been a little better if I would have sold the top this morning.
For what? Your options. Yes. So tell me about those options, man. I'm dying to know, are they in the money or what's going on with the options that you're running, man? Let's hear it tonight.
I mean, I have some 22s and some 20s for later. Not very many, though. I wish I had more. But I definitely have quite a few 25s for this Friday.
Okay, it can happen. I mean, 25, it's pretty close, man. 20, you need...
GameStop closed $22.41. Michael, your options expired worthless. Good job.
$2. I mean, that's easily achievable, man.
It's just what's really messing with me. One, besides just the tinfoil of bears beware.
Yes.
And besides Ryan Cohen saying y'all.
Okay, we're done here. We're not dealing with it. Yeah. So I don't even know if this is still highlighted. But here you go. It's not only PSA games, man. Ryan Cohen knows what he's doing. He wouldn't have introduced the retro gaming. People are clowning on the retro gaming, right? But real collectors like it. It's just like the PSA, right? You can go to your local card shops. You can get a comic book guy that knows everything about everything. Talks down upon you if you don't know stuff, or you can go to GameStop, where it's casual. Pop in, get your cards graded, walk out, right? Or you can be casual, go to GameStop. I browse the retro selection every time I go there. I'm like this close to buying games every single time I go there. I bought retro games from GameStop before. I like it. It's cool. And my point is, Ryan Cohen is not stupid. Roaring Kitty said it in his stream, one of his streams. He said, in his last stream, not one of his streams, he said, let's just operate on the premise that Ryan Cohen is not a doofus. He's not. He's got $3 billion additional cash with offerings in 3 weeks. He solidified GameStop here for decades on decades on decades. We are not going away. This problem will not go away. Imagine being short GameStop. Having to, like I said, they restructure their debt. They roll it out to later dates. But what do you do when GameStop is not going to go away? When it's not going to the ground? When we solidified ourselves for decades on decades? You're trapped. You're just trapped, and you're praying and you're hoping. You've got to work all night. You've got to work overtime. While we just buy and we chill. Retro gaming. This former video game designer says older customers are reliving their childhood, and younger customers are influenced by what they see about used video game culture on social media. They would rather buy an experience that they know is going to be good, as opposed to taking a risk on a new game that may not be good, said Thorpe. That makes sense to me. Not only are we nostalgic for it because it's our childhood, but it was also the era where paradigm shifts took place. Excuse me. We went from analog to digital. We went from electronics being clunky to electronics being in our pocket. We went from vinyl to Spotify and back to vinyl because they loved it so much from back then. That's true. We like when I go to see a lot of these people again, since it's mostly nostalgia based, they're buying their childhood back. That's just like Pokemon, the same lines, the same principles of our Pokemon, right? Parents, you're buying your childhood back. Like, I'm buying my childhood back with all these PSA graded cards. Like, all the trading cards, I'm buying my childhood back. My children are buying Pokemon cards. So it's something we can do together. Retro gaming. My son's playing all the old school games with me, you know? Like, he doesn't care about the new stuff. He likes all the old school games. So me and my son, we chill together. We play games. It's just the same lines. Like parallel lines that we're traveling on with retro gaming and PSA. Just like I said, people don't think this is big. It will grow to be big. Ryan Cohen is not just throwing stuff out, closing his eyes, and throwing a dart at a dartboard. I mean, he knows what he's doing with this. He's very strategic. And another thing, every single time I go into GameStop, most times, I'm going to be honest, most times, people are trading in consoles to us. U.S. credit card debt continues to rise. This was in August, but it's still continuing to rise. Credit card debts, default rates on loans, all of that is going up. Credit card defaults on the rise. September 26, 2024. Like I always say, what do people do when they're defaulting on their credit cards? When they can't pay their bills, they start selling the stuff around them, right? They go, GameStop, bro, go come trade in your PSA cards to us. We'll give you cash, right? Come bring in your console. We'll give you cash. That's what people are going to do. And we're going to see a large influx of traded cards. If the soft landing that they keep talking about with their foreplay, and if it ever hits, then people are going to start, there's going to be a large influx of PSA slabs coming into GameStop, valuable ones, consoles, all of that coming in. But then you also have people trading in their consoles because they want the new, the new edition PS5 Pro or the throwback edition. That's just the thing. GameStop, 360 degrees. Ryan's looking out for us. This PSA card, we have a new one over here. We used to have 4 of these $1,000 cards, sold them all, and now a new one's back on it. That's just the thing. The expensive cards are going too. You can't even find Michael Jordan cards anymore. Kobe cards, they're very rare. They just show up, they're gone. I had so many cards I wanted to buy, man. I added it to my cart. I put it off for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, got back to it, they're gone. But that's basically what I have for today, guys. How's it looking, man? How's the market looking? Nvidia's up over here. Look at this. Like this is not going to drop. We got the SPY up over here, just straight up, because that's completely natural, holistic, just like Michael's doctorate, fake me out doctorate, holistic doctor. Yeah, that's GameStop, man. Let me get to the chat real quick because I'm going to close off the stream. I got to start baking that damn pizza. And I actually got to do some work. Let's see what we got going on. Benjamin, some of the local GameStops where I'm from hold Pokemon tournaments. That's cool, man. I hope I've never been to one or seen one. I hope that it'll just naturally roll out that the PSA graded cards and the raw cards for sale roll into that. But yeah, that's it for now. GameStop close off the week 22.41. How do we feel, guys? We feel bullish about it. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop, we're out, baby. Let me see. Let me play something on the way out. What we got? What do we have over here? I'm gonna go playlist. I don't even know what to play. I had some stuff. How about bro, Halloween, Halloween I was gonna do a stream, but I couldn't do it, man. I had to go out with my kids. It's tired the crap out of me. Thousands of kids everywhere, all throughout these popular neighborhoods, and like it's just packed as ever. Let's go. What can I play on the way out? Something chill, though. All right. Comment. You said Jesse with 80,000 shares of nothing. Yo, PP a clown. BBBY is a bankrupt cult. Walked into the store. They're having a Bay Battle tournament. That's cool. See, that's cool, and that just grows the community, man. Before I get off, Einstein, your daughter loves to watch you play SNES. She insists you play and not her. I can't. I'm the generation right before that. Before like right. I mean, I think you are too. Most people here, right? We want to play the damn game. We couldn't wait to get the controller. When it was our turn, when it was not our turn, it was the worst. But I can never get like just watching people play games. I got to get on it and play. My kids are the same way. It's just that generation, man. I can't. Their minds are messed up, man. That's it, guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming to the stream. As always, man, I value all of y'all. Get out, keep your mind straight. Like I always do this on the Fridays, right? Get on the weekend, man. Get out, breathe some fresh air, get into some mountains, trees, whatever. Just get into nature, ease your mind, calm yourself. And that's it. Get ready for the next week of trading with GameStop. It could be next week. It could be a year. It could be 5 years. But the only constant that there's going to be is me buying every single day. Can't stop, won't stop GameStop, guys. Peace.